Welcome to NATV Network, home of the NATV podcast and the NATV radio show. All right, everybody. Beginning of a new week for us here on NATV Network and a new podcast show for you to enjoy. So much more coming your way. But today, the lady of the hour is Deborah Elam. I think it's time for us to get started talking about magnetic energy and a whole lot more right here on NATV Network. And Deborah, I know you're out there somewhere.
I am, Paxton. I am so excited to be here.
We get so honored when you just keep coming back, sharing what you know. And we really appreciate it a great deal. So
thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me back.
You're so sweet. You're so kind. You put up with us. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
It's good to see everybody.
Hi, you guys. So
I know you guys have been waiting for Deborah to come back. Some of you mentioned, and let's get to this. I'm going to bring the music down. And Deborah, tell us more what people can do when they are confronted with leaving or having to navigate toxic relationships and a whole lot more, and how that can affect their energy and a whole lot more. Okay, so
whole lot more. Thank you so much, Paxton. We have such a history together. We have been.
Well, you would start that way.
Yeah,
yes.
We have been live so many times together, and we've put out so much light out there, and so much little golden nuggets to enhance your mental stability and to just bring you into beautiful energy. And that's my mission. So I'm always so honored to be on your show. Thank you so much for having me back. And
appreciate it.
Thanks for that. So that's what.
Okay, now that you said that, now that you said that, let's tell the audience the reality of life today. You were just on TikTok live, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
And then you jumped over here. Go ahead.
I jumped over here. I told everyone, listen, you come and we just, go on Noah's Ark. Whatever. We just move to YouTube. Yeah. Absolutely. And, I'm on a mission. I could be live around the clock, just, spreading the word and just being out there and just putting good stuff out there because of many reasons. But the main reason is I know what it feels like to be inhibited and not being able to live your full personality and really, inhabit the person, the identity you were meant to be. And I work with a lot of empaths. So all of you who might not know me yet, I'm a mentor, and I work with empaths, and I help them to heal the woundings of their pasts and to create a magnificent life with this ability that they have as an empath. But most of the times, people are so blind to their own gifts, and as well they've grown up in circumstances where they had to have their focus outside of them. They had to harmonize, they had to anticipate how their parents felt and how everyone around them was feeling. So what they did was they started focusing on the outside of them at a very early age, and which stopped them from developing their own authenticity, and which led them to believe that their self-worth was attached to the feedback they got from the outside. So now you're asking me, how can you have a magnetic energy? And I would say that's not your topic. If you're kind of getting out of a toxic relationship, let's heal the wounds first. Let's give you the time that you need to really get your energy back into you, into your body. Get into stillness and presence, what it takes to really be a person who holds her own energy or his own energy. And what that, of course, will do with you in the course, of a couple of months, maybe of a year, you will become that magnetic version of yourself. but it's a process. And,
Hmm.
I know how it is. Society has us all, ordering things online and expecting the doorbell to ring in like within 25 minutes. And we want it fast. We want the magic pill. We want the shortcut. We want it to happen now. But some things are really a process. And you're allowed to like gift yourself the time, the ease and the softness to like move in your own, velocity, to like take it easy on yourself. Because the main things that I see when I have empaths in my room, when I'm coaching them, and they've been out of toxic relationships, they're running. They're like in like a fight and
Hmm.
flight mode, but we,
Hmm.
we know that that's like a trend word, like a buzzword. Yeah, you're in fight and
Yeah.
flight. What does it mean? What does it really mean? And what I see is if you're in a flight mode and you're running and you're trying to like do another course and read another book and like analyze the narcissist and like
Yeah.
find the mean ones in your life.
Narcissist, and they're addicted to watching every video on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's really tempting because if you've been in such a situation,
Yeah.
I'm not sitting like I'm not, judging you if you're really enjoying watching, okay, this is what happened to me. Because
Yeah.
there's a phase where it's super important to just
Hmm.
give consciousness and to just become conscious of what's been happening in your life. But once you're done with that, then there comes a time to lay down the armor and to move on. And
Hmm.
that's such an important point, because if you don't do that, if you don't like bring the focus back to you, then you're going to stay stuck in these dysfunctional patterns that keep you imprisoned in your mind, and you're not going to move. There's no expansion in that. So what you need to realize is because we've been programmed to think, if I just try harder, if I just run
Yeah.
faster, if I
Hmm.
just jump higher. But the actual magic pill is to slow down, to really
Very
come
good.
into stillness, to
Okay,
come into,
repeat that one more time. That was so good. Even the way you said it was good. We
well,
have to we have
what,
to do
what
what
I'm,
how you say it.
you
Slow down.
know,
I love the way you said it.
yeah, I live in Germany, so I'm going to
Yeah.
give you an Autobahn example. I love examples. You
Yeah.
just know I love that.
Yeah.
Imagine you're sitting in a sports car and you're going down 200 miles per hour, so
Hmm.
fast, and you're missing every single exit because you're going too fast. It's the same with your healing and with your development. You're
Hmm.
moving too fast.
Hmm.
So if you slow down, you're going to see there are portals that you've been missing. And these portals need the power of slow. They need you to be in stillness, in connection. So that's what I, work with my clients. I help them to really feel so safe that they dare to go slower, because it takes a lot of courage to stop doing what you've been doing all your life. So if you've been running and hiding and not facing and just going straight, perfectionism, finding the guilty ones for the way that you're feeling, that's just going to give you comfort because you know it. That's a situation that you know. But in order to have new results that you've never had in your life, you're going to have
Hmm.
to try something you've never tried in your life.
It can be very scary though, right? For a lot of people, huh?
Extremely. It
Yeah.
can be extremely scary,
Mm.
but what I'm saying is, we've all been programmed to like avoid discomfort at any
Mm.
price. Just avoid it. Take the pill. Look the other way. Just like shove it under the carpet.
Hmm.
Distract. But what I'm here to help my people do is to be slow, come into stillness, and face it. Just face it. And that's what we do together. And I have like a process of 16 weeks where I accompany my clients into this process of really, really like inhabiting the
Hmm.
version of themselves that they are deeply in love with. And I've been doing this like some years, and I have so much experience with with all these beautiful empaths with like
Hmm.
huge hearts that are so willing to do
Hmm.
something, but they just don't know where to start. And so I know you're going to ask me about my program, my mini
Yeah,
program.
but I was listening to what you. I'm going to back up for a moment before I say the program,
Yeah,
which you're going to have to clarify it for me because
I will. I
I
will.
don't know the program. But what I was going to ask you about is what you just mentioned
Yes.
about the slowing down and
Yeah.
also the fact that stepping out of a comfort zone. How do you, what's just a couple of things you mentioned that people can keep in mind? Now, if everybody wants more of this, of course, you have to reach out to Deborah on her YouTube channel. But if people want to step out of that comfort zone and really create an expansion that you talk about, and
Yes.
they also want to, well, learn how to slow down. Yeah, it's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to wake up every day focusing on just taking one's time for growth.
Yes.
What are a couple of things that people can keep in mind before we start talking about the program?
Well, first of all, you're really gonna have to want it. You're really gonna have the will to do it. That's what it takes. That's
Hmm.
what, the answer was what it took to go to the moon. You have to have the will to do it.
Okay.
Um, really. And then you have to trust the process. You really have to know, okay, this is scary. I'm scared, but I feel
Yeah.
safe
Right.
enough to walk like step by step.
Hmm.
And, for me, there came a point in my life where I realized that, staying in the discomfort of my own comfort zone
Right.
was
Right.
so much more painful than the fear I would have to face in doing something completely different.
Hmm.
And it came a point where I
Interesting.
really, yeah, where I
Hmm.
knew, we're always investing. Every
Hmm.
single breath we
Yeah.
take, we're investing lifetime. We're investing perhaps, our good mood, our energy.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
investing all
Yeah.
of the
Hmm.
time. So I asked myself, like, what am I investing if I stay where I am the next 5 years?
Hmm. Great
And
question.
the price was just too big. And I knew that the price I would have to pay if I didn't change anything was too big. And I wasn't willing to do that because staying in your comfort zone can be a game that you continue playing until your very last breath. You can do that. And then, I heard that quote. I don't even know where I heard it, but it
Hmm.
said, the walls of your comfort zone is lovingly decorated with your collection of favorite excuses. And that really hit me.
That's pretty good. That's
That
pretty.
really,
That's pretty good. That's pretty
it's
good.
it's beautiful. It's not mine. I heard it somewhere. I just can't tell you where. And it really hit me because I had been telling myself, this is not for me. I can't
Yeah.
change. I have
Yeah.
other experience. I have no money. I can't do it. And when I heard that, I was like,
Hmm.
there's no reason in this world why this shouldn't be possible for me.
Hmm.
And all of the empaths that I coach and that I meet, they have so much love to give. But the only thing that's hindering them to experience a life that they're really deeply in love with is that they seem to have so many blockages that no one on the outside is kind of seeing and recognizing their gift.
Hmm.
It's like, they're being played with, they're being
Yeah.
disrespected,
Hmm.
they're
Hmm.
being, and they don't understand why.
Hmm.
And like what I do with them is, and that goes to your question as well, like how to become magnetic. We install their own self-worth because no one in this whole wide world is going to recognize your gift if you don't. No one is going to be able to live the relationship with you that you can't live with yourself.
Hmm.
So you're standing in front of the world with like an empty cup and asking them to give you the love that you can't give yourself, which is absurd
Absolutely. Yeah.
when you
Right.
think about it. But to know that and to live that, to embody that, to stop saying yes when you should be saying
Hmm.
no,
Absolutely. Yeah.
to speak your truth no matter the consequences, to dare, to show yourself and to just be out there with, your vulnerability. And now vulnerability can be about like showing your weaknesses, showing your hurt. But for me, like the strongest part and the most empowering part of vulnerability is when you can stand before someone or a situation and say what you want. Stick to what you want to experience, and then say no to everything that's not that.
I have to jump into the program now.
Yes.
Now I know I'm going to say it wrong. It's six what again? Okay, that's the part I got. It's six something.
It's a rhyme. It's 6 keys to more ease in your life.
Okay, 6 keys
Yes.
to more ease. I pulled something up on the screen and I was going to see if it's there and it's not there. All right, so something you sent me, but it's not there. 6 keys to ease.
To more
Now, is that EASY or is there a Z in there anywhere? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm just,
Well,
don't
it's
mind
not
me.
easy. It's ease. So
It's
there's an
ease.
E
Oh,
at
okay.
the end.
It's ease. Okay.
There's no Y.
All right. Enough of me trying to actually spell
Trying to
things. All right.
spell.
Tell us. You know how that goes. You come and
Absolutely.
do a show with me. Go ahead and tell me more about this program and how it can help a certain type of person. Because it's
Yeah.
not for everybody. It's for those that are ready to move forward without excuses, or at least tackle the excuses and step out of their comfort zone. Go ahead.
So the beautiful thing about this course is it doesn't matter where you are on your spiritual path, on your personal development path. This course will meet you where you are. And I have recognized patterns within, all of my coaching clients that I've had. And, if I really like dive deeply into the anatomy of change, there are 6 keys for me. You can break it down to 6 keys that are super important to really lock into them. And those keys have the potential to go above and beyond and above and beyond. So you can revisit every single one of these 6 keys, because those are really the things that matter when you want to change. And I know how it is on TikTok, on YouTube. There's so much white noise everywhere because you have so
Yes.
many coaches
Mm-hmm.
talking about, their method, their perspective, their opinion. But it's so difficult to really have like someone you trust that tells you these are the things to focus on. Everything else you can just block out for now and just focus on these 6 things. And
Mm-hmm.
if you do that, you're going to have like a quantum leap in your own life, because even for me, who's been on her spiritual path for so long now, I can revisit every single one of these 6 keys and take it a level deeper and go beyond with it. So I've thanks to my experience and thanks to my expertise, I was able to define those 6 keys. And the course, it's a mini course, yeah. So I have 6 modules, and
Okay.
each video module has like just under 10 minutes time, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
short on purpose. And it has a workbook where you watch a module and then
Yeah.
you work. You sit your bum down and you work.
Okay.
And then you go and you take all of this cleverness, everything you've learned, all the knowledge, and you go transform it into wisdom by living it into your life, trying it out with your partner, with your kids, with the world. And then you come back. So it's kind of like a self-discipline thing, because you're going to find the perfect way to work with it, how it fits your own personality. But I know
Mm-hmm.
we tend to binge watch when something's interesting. We just
Okay.
consume.
True.
Yeah,
And
true.
hopefully they're doing that with NATV Network. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, absolutely. But that's different, because your content is delicious and people want to binge watch it and it's beautiful. But it's different when you are watching something, you're consuming something
Yeah.
that needs digestion.
Yeah.
So it's not about what you know, it's what you know how to translate into your life. So I want to teach you in this mini course how to translate these things to make them applicable, to make them tangible in your own life. So that's what this course is really about. And
Right.
this course is like a mini tiny entrance price. Do you want me to talk about the pricing, or?
I don't want to do this real quick. And if people want to get their hands on this course, just bear with me here. Of course, they need to they need to go here.
Deborah Pure Magnetic on YouTube. And I have a
Yes.
link tree. I have a link tree in my bio. And if you click the link tree, the very first category will be my mini course, 6 Keys to More Ease in Your Life. And so I have like a super small entrance point on purpose, just so
Okay.
it can be affordable for anyone who really wants to make a change. And so, yeah.
Make the investment, everyone. If this is what you're looking for to move outside of either the coaching you're receiving or other aspects that you're receiving help, and you want to try to move past the excuses, then by all means, go to your YouTube page, right? Is where you want everybody to go. You just mentioned the one we have there.
YouTube is excellent. I have my
Yeah,
link
because you got the
tree
link tree and
everywhere.
everything.
Go
Yeah.
to YouTube. That's perfect.
However, you are on, and I don't have it here, but we're going to do this real quick before we get into a few other things, and then we're going to be ending the show. But you're on TikTok.
I am.
Help me out here. You're on Instagram.
I
And
am. And Facebook. But
why am I thinking there's one other place? Yeah, Facebook, right?
I haven't been active on Instagram and Facebook these
Got
last
it.
weeks, so I'm
But TikTok, you are. You go live on TikTok, though, right?
active. I'm every single day. I'm live. I have new videos, and I try to stay really active on YouTube at the moment as well. And but my main home base is TikTok at the moment. So no matter where you connect to me, I'm just super looking forward to every single one of you. And the thing is that what inspired me most to come out with this mini course now, within the last couple of weeks, I've had so many people reach out to me and tell me, is the big program, like the VIP coaching program, the only thing you offer at the moment? And it really was, because that's my heart. That's my signature, like VIP. And I see human transformations in that. It's amazing what I witness in that coaching. But,
Okay, so the VIP program, real quick.
yes.
Different than the 6 Keys program.
Well, absolutely, to completely different things.
But if people want to get that, they also can find out about that one on your, again, you got Linktree and so forth on your YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
So there's 2 programs in front of everybody right now that you can go check out and see if they work for you and your lifestyle and where you want to get to, because Deborah can get you moving in that direction. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were going to say some more?
No worry. It's like a completely different thing. Like the 6 Keys to More Ease is like a self-learning mini course that is like 6 small video modules and a beautiful workbook. And the other program is like 16 weeks of massive closest access to me and kind of, synergy with, we're going to be working together, and I'm going to deep dive in every single section of your life. So that's something on a completely different level, of course.
Awesome.
But because I had so many people reach out to me and, asking for, do you have something, we can just get to know your work and just start working with you. And so I opened that up, and it went online at like 8:00 p.m. here in Germany. So that's 45 minutes ago, and I have my notifications coming in that they're being the German. So just be careful, because when you click on the link, you're going to have the program in German and in English. Make sure to select the correct language.
Well, for you, it's not a problem, but they got to make sure they're not clicking German and they can't understand what's going on, right?
That
All
would be,
right.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have to charge them for translating it. so sorry. Anyhow, you'll be a translator all of a sudden for them.
Exactly.
But okay, so that's what you were doing on TikTok then?
Yes.
Awesomely cool. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just hold on a second.
That was super exciting, and I was kind of
All right, guys, be quiet. Be quiet. The lady's talking. Go ahead. What?
Yeah.
What?
No, it was fun because I was live and I was receiving your WhatsApp. So what's up? Are we doing?
Yeah, I know.
Like, or what? And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But I'm multitasking.
We don't want to tell everybody what happened there, as it's not important.
Don't worry.
I've done it myself. Sorry, we're good.
It's my messed up time.
Hey, do you have to tell everybody that? It's family secret. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking. All right. So we were going live today, no matter what, everybody. We had a time zone thing that happens a lot.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with different continents, but we all worked it out. We worked it all out, and y'all's here today. So the main thing I want to touch on before we go is And everybody knows the time of the day it is when I put this up. This is the moment of time that we're going to ask Deborah to share some advice on her way out. She will be back with her magnetic podcast, energy podcast. She'll be back to do some more. But right now, if you could please, because you've been a busy woman at night over there in Germany, and you need to get to those notifications, do me a huge favor. If you could give someone something that they can keep in mind before we do our next show, or really before you do your next show, what is something they need to keep in mind that they can work on, even if it's homework, something they need to keep in mind between now and the next time you put your podcast on? What should they keep in mind?
Absolutely. I love that you're asking that. And so if any, before I answer that, if there's any topic that your audience would like to touch on for the next podcast, please let us know in the comments. And please, you can DM me. You can say, please touch on that topic. I'd love that. But if I could give, a piece of advice to like everyone at the same, most of us, like the most part of us, 99.999 times 9% is energy. And we've been handling ourselves as matter. And we've been, moving our matter from one place to the other to make change happen. But it's so outplaced because we know better. And we know what things are really important if you want to tune into real change, if you want to change in your life, if you've been feeling like you're lesser worth, if you're feeling like, you're so hard to love, you're making bad experiences in this world, just believe that your energy can switch from one moment to the other. We can, your identity, the identity that you're living today is like a radio broadcast. It's not, it's not static. And we have the tools, we have the knowledge, we have the know-how to shift your identity, your paradigms, your belief systems. We can shift that. And to finish that advice, that piece of advice, you are the most beautiful, most precious project that you'll ever work on. And, if not invest your time and energy into that, then what's worthwhile? And you can, create a life that you can't even dream of because it's too free, too big, too emotionally set free of all the boundaries you've been having up until now. So what I would really tell your audiences and, everyone watching today is just believe that you can, because you can.
I love it. I love it. 1,000%. And I truly appreciate you coming to speak to our subscribers and our audience, our members and everyone. I really appreciate you doing this and look forward to more coming. Everybody, it's coming your way. So you need to go handle your notifications. I'm going to close out the show. I love you immensely for taking out of your time as you've always done, but especially with this specific 6 Keys program geared toward helping people get in and out and getting a relatively good start on working toward their comfort zone and a whole lot more. I appreciate you doing that. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. And she's saying goodbye to you guys. And I'll see you. I'll talk to you soon. All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
Everybody
Bye-bye.
else, you guys can't leave. She's going to go back and take care of her notifications. We'll see you later, my friend. Thank you. Take care. I'm looking over everywhere camera is. You guys are stuck with me right now for only a moment because I'm going to do some stuff here. So let's just hang out here and let's do this over here. Let's do this over here. You guys are going to watch this in real time. Me be goofy. All right, here we go. I've got to tell you about, let's see, let's find something here about this right here. All right. Now, many of you have asked about a number of people, and here is one of them so we can answer this question. She will be coming on live to do her podcast. It will be back. We're starting up our season all over again here in April. Yes, we do take some time off to do a number of other things. And so we're back on the air here in the month of April for sure. And a lot more coming your way this week. So by all means, let's get some other things over here moved around. Let's take this off the screen. And let's put this up on the screen. And thank you for watching, listening, and subscribing. We're here to provide you with as much as possible. But more importantly, we don't want to take up too much of your time. You guys go and have a really good day. And come back and catch Susie with a Z podcast tomorrow. We're looking forward for that show to come on, and some other shows. And of course, join me again on Friday. You guys are going to get a treat there with our International Book Lovers podcast that's coming your way. And a number of other people. We've got some people that you've heard of and some you've never heard of. And many that you have seen here before will be coming back. Hopefully we can kidnap Crystal Black, because I know she's busy. And thank you, Crystal, for the thumbs up from Facebook side. Appreciate it. Everybody, we keep a simple, energetic, positive feeling channel for you here for one reason, because we know you're going to go everywhere else, but it's okay. Come back to NATV Network, because we're the home just for you. Hey, you people supposed to be leaving. What are you still doing here? You people have things to do. Go do them. All right. Another REMG production, Rhythm Entertainment Media Group. By all means, if you've got something that can help our audience and subscribers, feel free to reach out to us at REMG Media Group. Their services provided for you. If you want to reach out to us, yes, there's another song coming. I haven't seen you guys for a while. I haven't been with you for a while. Get ready. Month of April. We're back. I thought you guys were leaving. You guys are still here. All right. A little bit of jam on the way out. NATV Network, NATV Podcast, NATV Radio. A whole bunch of stuff coming your way. And some people, some pretty famous people coming on. You guys get a kick out of it. All about mental health and you moving forward.